Welcome to my channel Civil Wing. So today we will be talking about important straits of the world part 1, and this series will have many videos, and this series is called as Geography Through Maps, and it is quite important from our point of view to read or to study about it, because it can fetch you around, or it can carry you around 2 to 4 marks every year in the civil services. Okay, and that is why it is very important from our side to read them properly or to visualize them at least for the sake of examination, right? So without further ado, let us jump into the video. Important straits of the world part 1. So we will discuss this thing, or we will discuss about the important straits of the world. So at first we have Strait of Malacca. Look at this map properly. This Strait of Malacca is quite important for this year because recently there was lots of event that was going around this place near to the Strait of Malacca. Okay, here this was the South China Sea, and there is a place called 9-dash line. Okay, and this line 9-dash lines, what is the significance of this 9-dash line? Please let me know in the comment section. Okay, I hope all of you know about this. Okay, and after that, recently US naval fleet has entered into this place along with Indian naval fleet. Okay, so Indian naval fleet and US's naval fleet is patrolling this area. Why so? Because of the aggression of China. Okay, and now that is why this strait is quite important. Look at this. This is Malaysia and this is Singapore. So this Strait of Malacca is between this Strait of Malacca. Let me erase this. This Strait of Malacca is in between. This Malacca is in between Malaysia and Singapore. Okay, this is Singapore and this is Malaysia. So in between this is Strait of Malacca. Clear? And China's most of the trade passes through this region. Okay, this is our Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, passes through this way. So that is why this strait is quite important. Okay, now let us again check the facts about this Strait of Malacca. Through this route means through this Strait of Malacca, around 30% of world trade happens. So through this route, around 30% of world trade happens, and around 70% of trade of China passes through this route. So that is why this strait holds an important place in the geopolitics. Okay, so that is why India or China wants to strengthen their military presence in this area. Clear? Now after this we have Strait of Hormuz. So Strait of Hormuz is another important strait. Now let us see where it is. So this Strait of Hormuz is this Strait of Hormuz is between Iran and UAE and Oman. Okay, so it lies in the Middle East region. Okay, see this Persian Gulf, this is called Persian Gulf. This Strait of Hormuz is in Persian Gulf, in between Iran and UAE. Okay, another important strait, and that strait is called Strait of Bab el Mandeb. Strait of Bab el Mandeb. Here, look at this, Strait of Bab el Mandeb. Okay, so this region is very important. Why this region is important? Let us check it. Let us see. So this region is in between Yemen and Djibouti. See, here it is Yemen and it is Djibouti, right? And in between Djibouti you see Bab el Mandeb Strait. Okay, so this strait is in Gulf of Aden. Please remember this thing, Gulf of Aden. Okay, Strait of Bab al Mandeb is in Gulf of Aden. Clear? In between Yemen and Djibouti. And this country, Djibouti, holds importance in the news because in this country you can see different place army bases of different countries. Okay, they are trying to protect their interests by building their own army camps in the foreign land so that their trade routes get protected. Clear? After this we have Strait of Gibraltar. This Strait of Gibraltar is very important for this year because recently a cargo ship of Iran was seized by UK. Okay, so we do know that in present scenario Iran has a conflict with western countries, especially USA and UK, France. Okay, so that is why the effect of this conflict was visible through the action that happened or through the event that happened in the Strait of Gibraltar. Okay, now let me erase this thing. So, but there is one more interesting fact to remember. Okay, look at this map. Yeah, here this Strait of Gibraltar is in between Morocco and Spain. This Morocco is an African nation. Okay, this Morocco is an African nation. Remember this thing. And this Spain is an European country. Clear? This Spain is an European country. So we come to know here. So here we come to know that the Strait of Gibraltar is in between two continents. Clear? But even though you can see Spain is near to Gibraltar, then you must be thinking that this strait belongs to Spain. But you are wrong. This strait is UK's strait. Okay, it belongs to UK, United Kingdom. Clear? It belongs to which country? United Kingdom. Okay, remember this thing. So that is why United Kingdom's Navy recently seized the cargo fleet of Iran. Okay, and after this we have just few minutes back we have read different straits of the world, and it is very crucial from our point of view to check the relevance of the material. Whether to check the relevance of the material, what we need to do is go back and check the previous year questions of UPSC, whether UPSC is asking questions from the topic or not. If UPSC is not asking question from the topic, please leave that topic aside and try to read whatever UPSC is asking. Okay, and that is why to validify my lecture I brought up this previous year question in front of you. So let us try to solve this previous year UPSC question. Okay, so in this question, look at this. Through which of the following strait does a tunnel connect the United Kingdom and France? This was asked in the year 2007. Through which one of the following strait does a tunnel connect the United Kingdom and France? Through which of the tunnel, okay, from which of the strait a tunnel connects both United Kingdom and France? So as far as my knowledge is concerned, this goes, I will go with this topic, go with this choice. Clear? That is Option number C, Strait of Dover. Okay, now let us again check another question that was asked in the year 2008. Which one of the following, it goes like this: which one of the following straits is nearest to the international deadline? So I hope you know, or you people know, what is the meaning of this international deadline, right? Is not it? So international deadline, okay, let me again edit this thing. So the question goes like this: which one of the following strait is nearest to the international deadline? So we do know about Strait of Gibraltar, right? This Strait of Gibraltar is in between Spain and Morocco, so it cannot be the answer. Malacca Strait, we have read about it, between Singapore and Malaysia, it cannot be the answer. Now the answer must be in between B and C. Clear? In between B and C. So now we have 50% chance of doing it right. So most of us have not heard of this Strait of Florida, right? So that is why to go to an unknown option, right? So that is why always try to go with a known option. We have heard about this Bering Strait, so that is why we will go with this option, and the answer is this. Okay, so in this way we can solve the previous year questions as well.